Retro Rat here. Today is July 19th, 2018. Today I'm going to be showing you all the stuff that I picked up at the Ghetto game stores. I had to make a trip into the city, so I figured I might as well hit up some old spots, as well as a couple things that I got in the mail today. The first one was from the original Ghetto game store. If you don't know anything about that series, or I should say that store, there's a lot of good videos in there. I've gotten a lot of really solid pickups there. Still nobody's found this place. His inventory is kind of getting stale. He stopped buying stuff, so obviously all the finds are getting less and less in the store, but nevertheless, I made this huge pile when I walked into the store. He told me there was nothing new, but obviously my taste changed because now I'm looking for sealed games. So I wanted to go back in there and see if there's anything that I could find that was sealed that I wanted. And I wound up getting one game, and it was actually a new release game too. It was pretty odd that I found it in there. But let me show you all the stuff that I got. First game I got was Klonoa for the Game Boy Advance. Authentic copy of Fire Emblem. I'm sorry, not Fire Emblem. Pokemon Fire Red. Zelda Oracles of Seasons. Zelda Oracles of Ages. One thing I definitely never even seen in his store ever, and when I bought it, I knew exactly what it was, and I had to have it. It was Holy Magic Sentry. Sentry. This is Quest 64 in the US. This is the PAL version of the game. I thought the art on this is so much nicer than our region's art. I think some PAL games definitely do get better quality. And then the back's got a little chippies here, but this is actually I don't want to say uncommon game for PAL, but it's more sought after than the US version, that's for sure. I grabbed two Game Boy Advance SPs with chargers. I can't believe I don't own this yet. I guess I must have sold it a couple times over. Castlevania Dawn of Sorrows, complete for the DS. Really good series. Mario Sunshine. Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Double Dash. And I had that pile there, and I asked him how much he wanted for it, and he saw how much was on Castlevania was $25, and on Sunshine he's got it priced at $30. He generally looks at what recent sales are on eBay and everything. I made the pile, and he asked me to make an offer, and I made an offer of $150. He took it. I think it's a fantastic deal on my behalf because I'm actually going to be able to get this game for free. This was not part of the $150. But after I sell the stuff and make the profit, I'll be able to get this for free. It's the Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon combo with the Steelbook inside. And it's factory sealed, so I'm going to be going this in the collection. He wanted $80 for this, but because of such a quality, good customer of his, he let it go for $60. So $210 there. That really was a fantastic stop to start my day. And there was two other stores that I was going to be going to. Actually, well, three stores. One store closed down and relocated, so I wasn't able to stop there, but I did stop at two other stores. But before I go in and show you what that stuff is, guys, let me know in the comments down below, what is your favorite game in your collection right now? I think that's a pretty unique question. It's going to give you a little bit of time to think about that. The next stop here, I knew this guy had these games. He's had them forever. They've always shot on this one particular shelf. You catch this guy on a good day. Most of these games in this shelf is usually anywhere between $5 and $10 a piece. Today I asked him how much they were because I was going to buy one of each. Even at $5, I was going to buy one of each. And he said $3 a piece. So when he said $3 a piece, I actually bought every single one that he had. Two copies of Rengoku 2. They're factory sealed. Like I said, $3 a piece. Two copies of Ape Escape on the PSP. Again, factory sealed. Twisted Metal Head On, factory sealed. 2, 3, 4 copies of The Lord of the Rings, Aragon's Quest. Again, all factory sealed. I'm only going to keep one of these of each. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copies of Dexter, which is part of the Jack and Dexter series. So like I said, $3 a piece. I'm only going to keep one of each. I mean, obviously I'm going to keep them all for now, but when I run out of shelf space, I'll then dwindle it down to one each. The last stop was to another Ghetto game store because I knew he had a bunch of common factory sealed games that nobody ever wants to buy, and I figured I could get them for around $5 a piece. And I figure right now, when I'm doing the factory sealed collecting, any game that I can get that's not a sports title, factory sealed. Sports titles I'll take for like NES, SNES, N64 for around $5 a piece. But anything I can get for other systems like current stuff, disc-based stuff, for $5 or less, it's not a greatest hits or a player's choice. I'm gonna grab it for now, and then as soon as I run out of room, then I'll go to more in depth because obviously I want all expensive games because every game that I like is probably around 40 to $100 complete in box. When you go to sealed, it just goes well north of that. But I don't expect to get that stuff right away. I expect to sell all the common stuff down the line to get the higher end stuff. Like obviously, all these PSP games, they all are $8 to $10 factory sealed right now. So if I hold on to these until I run out of room and they all stay at $10 a piece, then I'm obviously going to make a lot of money to where I can get myself a Mega Man X factory sealed or a Zelda Link to the Past factory sealed, which I missed one by like 5 minutes for a stupid good price last weekend. But anyway, so I go into the store and I first look at all the stuff that he has. It's normal stuff that I can trade or buy and recoup my money. And then I made my factory sale pile. The first game that I got, I don't know, for whatever reason, I keep buying this game. It's Ocean Commander. It's a very, very cheap shovelware title, but it's a shooter, and it's got good art style. So I always buy this every time I see it, and it's always around the $3 to $10 range. I just feel like this game will rise at some point. I think I might have like 6 or 7 copies at this point. The next one I got was Constantine. This was $5. The next one, I could have gotten this for $5, but this guy, he doesn't look anything up. And as I make my piles, I tell him what the values of the games are because he actually doesn't do video games anymore. These are just old stock that he has. It's Drakengard complete. He's had this for years, and I've passed up on it several times. But back then, it wasn't an expensive game, and now it's like a $30, $40 game. So when we're making our prices up, I told him, I said, hey, just want to let you know this is a retail $40 game. So what he did was he charged me only $20 for it, and then he gave me a good bundle price on all the factory sealed stuff. Most of these games he all had priced at anywhere between $10 and $20 a piece. I got them all for $5 a piece. Cold Fear factory sealed for Xbox. Brute Force sealed. All these games are sealed. New Legends. Rogue One. Got a little rip here, but $5. I'm not going to pass that up. Outlaw Golf 9 holes. More Xmas. Metal Dungeon. Never even seen this game before. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I thought they were pretty cool to get sealed. Medal of Honor European Assault. Word Jong Party. As you can see, he's got that one price at $20. Blastworks. Blazing Angels. Go Play Circus. Project Runway. Arcade Shooting Gallery. Ford Off-Road. And then he gave me this for free. It's the Grand Theft Auto Trilogy for the Xbox. It's missing the San Andreas disc only, but I can easily get that and then trade this for something else. Last thing I'm going to show you is 3 quick eBay grabs that I got. I really was surprised that I was able to get this so cheap. Fire Emblem, The Sacred Stones, factory sealed. This was $80. I think complete in box it's like around $65, $70. Final Fantasy IV factory sealed. I won this in an auction for like 21 or $22. And then Nights in a Nightmare factory sealed. I don't remember what I paid for this, but I was under 30 bucks, that's for sure. Guys, in the comments, let me know what is your most prized possession in your collection. Thanks for watching.